Alright guys, it's Chris here, and I want to show you my favorite new toy, the DJI Action 4. I got this thing for my trip to the Philippines last month so I could record all my dives and my free dives, and let me tell you, this thing exceeded my expectations. The videos that I got underwater are just absolutely insane, and this is right out of the box and no editing. And yeah, it's so good. There's a lot of things to like about this camera, and it is super easy to use. It's really durable, and this thing just really packs a punch, and it's so much fun to use. I got the adventure combo, so it came with 3 extra batteries. So this thing has a long battery life. It says up to 2.5 hours. I think I've done like an hour and a half off a battery, or a little over an hour. Um, and so it lasts for a long time, which is really nice when you have the adventure case because you have 3 extra batteries. Another really cool feature about this is it's fast charging. This thing charges up to 80% in 18 minutes, which is awesome. So if you want to get back out there, if you only have 1 battery, you can just get right back out there and get the rest of the footage. And another big thing is this thing is waterproof up to 18 meters without the case. If you do get the case, which I also got for diving, you can go up to 60 meters, which is incredible. Um, and it shoots 4K, 120 frames per second, and this 1 1/3 sensor in the front makes it really much better than a lot of these other cameras in low light, and it just gets really good footage. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the ins and the outs of how to use this and what it comes with in the package, and some of my thoughts and tips and tricks that I have for this thing. So it's super self-explanatory. There's the power button. You can turn on and start recording right away with this button. Sensor and the screen up front. It does have dual screens, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this on and show you that it has actual dual screens, which is really cool. So you can see right here, and you can see here. Now with this, only one is touch screen at the same time. So I can start messing around with stuff here, but if I go here and try to do it, you have to swipe up to unlock this side of the screen like that. So then this will be the side, and this screen is locked. So really easy to use. You just, if you want to switch it right here, we can do hyperlapse, slow motion, video, and photo. This thing takes great photos as well. And then if we're clicking on the video, you go right down here and you can change all your resolutions, and what frame and what kind of stuff you want to use on this. Another cool thing is it has all these features for the RockSteady. So it really just allows you to go off-roading. I'll show you guys a clip right here of me of connecting this to a thing that goes around my neck and lets me ride through the Philippines and do a really cool hyperlapse video right here. And it just really steadies this whole thing, which is nice. So if you see right here, you have off, RockSteady, RockSteady Plus, and Horizon Balance. So these are just different stabilization modes. I like RockSteady because it gives you a pretty big field of view while keeping this really stable so you can bounce around and use it. So there are tutorials out there if you want to see. I'm not going to go over all the exact settings. I didn't do too much change, but I did go to the pro settings and change a couple of these things. But go and check out some tutorials, and then it will tell you exactly how you want to do it. The main thing for me is for underwater, I did the field of view is wide. Some really cool features is, so let's say we turn this off. One thing that's really nice is if you click this top button right here, boom, it just turns on and starts recording, which is really nice if you're under the water and you want to just get something right away, and because you don't have time to do any settings or stuff like that, which is really cool. There's also settings that you can use that start recording before you actually start recording. And so that's like good for fishermen or some stuff like that. So if you didn't have it recording, you can still pull images up to 30 seconds in front. So I'm going to show you kind of what came in the box, which is nice. It came with this little protective case, which I'll show you why it's a pretty cool feature. So you just open that up and slide it in just like that, and it gives it a little bit more robustness. But what's cool is it's got this connection right here, and you can shoot, click it on just like that. You can shoot vertical. So if you're doing a bunch of like TikToks or Instagram videos, it has that option instead of just connecting this here. And now this brings me to my next thing is this connection piece, which it sends two of them, is absolutely incredible. It is so easy to use. It just clicks on like that. It's got a little magnet, and this thing does not go anywhere. And to get it off, you just click these two and it pops right off. So it's magnetic, so even if it's not clicked in fully, it pretty much holds it. And then when you hear the actual click just like that, it is good to go. And this thing is rugged and will not pop off. It comes with two, but it's nice to get a few more of these, and you put them on all your accessories. So I have a floating stick for the water, also a head mount and a neck mount, and you can just have these on. You can take this off and put it on different things, but if you have a bunch of different ones, you can just literally pop your camera on and off so easily, which is really nice. A super cool feature with that. So sometimes I keep it on this, sometimes I just pull it right out and just keep it like this, which is really nice. Right here on the side, this is where you change the battery, as you can see right here, and the memory card goes in here. Now, big pro tip right here. See this red? If you see this red, that means it is not ready to go in the water. You want to make sure everything is super closed really tight before going into the water. Very essential. This is the charging port. And again, if you see this red, that means it is not closed correctly, and you want to close that in just like that. It also comes with this little thing. It's like, I guess, to put on a dashboard that's curved. Right here is the extra battery packs, which is awesome. I wasn't sure how much I would enjoy having extra battery packs, but out on the road in the Philippines doing hyperlapse while I drive through the countryside for hours, it was really nice to have multiple batteries, and this thing acts as a charging brick and will charge them up while you're not using them, which is really cool to have this nice protective case. This is a little cover for the front. And this thing right here is such a nice stick. It is 1.3 meters, so it's like 4.5 feet, which is really nice. And another cool thing is the app that this hooks up to. It's easy to download videos directly from here onto your phone, and it also has AI, which will take this stick out so you don't see it. So if you're going down the mountain or underwater, videoing yourself, you don't see this, which is super cool. So overall, this camera is absolutely incredible. The footage that it got right out of the box without editing is just so amazing. It's really heavy duty. It lasts in the cold up to -4 degrees Fahrenheit. It works in the heat. The only thing that I've had any problem with is when you're in the water, switching screens or touching the screen sometimes, even though it does have, it says that it has like a specific coating on here so it works in the water, it can be a little hard to change the screens or use the touch screen with wet fingers. That is the only thing that I found that was a little annoying, but that's just nothing. This thing was absolutely incredible, and yeah, the footage that it gets is just so good. I just love it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this review